I wish I could sit with Eve and see the face of the first woman to ever be created. I wish I could ask her what it was like to see everything for the first time. I'd ask her about what it must have been like to dance freely with lions and wolves and not know nakedness or cold. I'd ask her what a world without fear or sadness was like, without time and anxiety. I'd ask her what it was like to hear the audible sound of God's voice and to take afternoon walks in the garden with him, to be his very first daughter. I'd ask what she was thinking when she went to the tree. Was she frightened by the snake? What did the fruit look like? Did she have second guesses as she lifted it to her mouth, when her teeth cut its flesh, when the first drop reached her lips, when she first recognized what she'd done? And if she'd known what would happen, if she'd have tried it anyway? I'd watch her every expression as she recollected every detail. Maybe her eyes would glisten, and I'd find myself in the reflection. I wonder how heavy the burden was on her fragile frame to carry the weight of the first ever sin. She must have been afraid, ashamed, heartbroken. When the sweetness went away and the bitter taste lingered, I'd tell her that I knew, that I would have done the same thing, and that I have in some ways. I'd look at my ancestor who gave me hungry lips and wide eyes, and I'd marvel at God's grace and mercy that stretched far and wide over thousands of years. That in the most tragic and beautiful and hopeful story of all time, he chose us to be part of it. Far behind and far ahead, there he stands merciful. He aches with us, laughs with us, and roots for us. His arms stretched out to mankind since before there was time, reaching for us and catching us.